Hey guys, Fire here, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out qomp2. This game is developed by Graphite Lab, published by Atari, and releases on February 20th. Unfortunately, I don't quite yet know the price for the game. They didn't share that with me, so I'm going to give you my thoughts, let you know what I think the price should kind of land at, and we'll kind of go from there. So what is qomp2? It's advertised as an artful reimagining of the game Pong. More specifically, what if the game Pong was a puzzle game? And a puzzle game where all you can do is control two buttons. Hitting A to adjust where the Pong ball goes, and then hitting RT to kind of give yourself a boost. And those are your only controls that you have to navigate the multi-dozen level stages that the game has to offer, as you are really just trying to navigate around and complete things in this game. Now, the game does have a couple settings that you can kind of tweak and adjust. As you can see there, I should have died by the spikes. I did turn this feature off for the review because I don't want to sit and have you guys watch me fail over and over, but there are some accessibility settings in the game that allow you to do various things, such as enable the ability to not get hurt when you hit something, so basically makes you invulnerable. And additionally, along the way as you play through the game, without that setting, you're kind of a one-hit squishy little ball. If you get hit by one thing, you reset to your last checkpoint. The checkpoints are these little circle nodes that you can see me kind of passing through here, and you have to get all the way through the stage without hitting any of those, or without missing those checkpoints and hitting anything. Now, along the way as you're playing, there's going to be opportunities in the game that have you go through and try to get collectibles as well that are honestly pretty entertaining and fun to go through, as well as various boss level encounters that, while you're playing through the game, are going to have you really testing your kind of noggin when it comes to navigating these stages. Such a simplistic little game with such a very demanding kind of aspect to it, where the puzzles are done very well. I think the level design here is fantastic, and it really is a interesting like reimagining of what if Pong was a puzzle game with very shortened dynamic levels that actually, with very little content being introduced in them kind of along the way. I mean, there's content here, just don't get me wrong, but it's few and far between with like the overall amount you get throughout the stages. The game does a really good job at making just a little bit go quite a long way, and just the kind of aesthetics of the game just look really great. Like, Pong in a nutshell is a very basic game where there's just a ball and three bars, but yet the game finds a way to kind of take just the little bits of a nutshell of what was presented in Pong and still provide that along the way, which is really cool to see as you go through and try to complete out these stages. Things are done really well with the game in the sense of the dynamic content along the way, as well as there's it just feels good, and it feels really relaxing and peaceful. It's a game that you can easily just pick up and play and do just very short, subtle stages with, but there's just a lot to draw you in to want you to keep playing and not just kind of give up and just stop on the singular stages that you are. There's a lot that just has you want to, just enjoy the state that you are with the game and really push to collect everything. And speaking of collectibles, like every stage has this little collectible nodule in it that just kind of adds a little bit of extra content. And I don't know if it's going to show here, but you can see like there's different areas and aspects that get kind of unlocked along the way, which, yeah, it's kind of grayed out here, but little nodes that you can collect and try to just find everything within the game that's just done really well. For a game that kind of reimagines Pong as something different, I'd like to think that qomp2 does a really good job. I don't know if there was a Qomp 1, at least not anything that I've ever seen, so let me know down below in the comments if you guys have seen it, and if so, what you think. Now, Qomp is kind of a play on the word Pong. It's just the letters kind of reversed. So that is something that's kind of neat with how they kind of name the game as you go across the chapters. But overall, qomp2 is a very, very easy game that you can pick up and play. There's a decent bit of levels in here. Again, not knowing the price for the game, I'd like to see it comes somewhere under $20. So I think if it lands there, I think you'll have a good time playing and enjoying the game. It does have some areas where you can look at achievements. One of my knocks is it does have some achievements that actually like name specific things, but yet none of the levels in the game actually have names, so it's kind of a crapshoot trying to find some of these things along the way, but ultimately I think it's a pretty fun and enjoyable experience that most players will have a pretty good time at. Outside of that, let me know what you think of my review for qomp2. Did you think this game might be something you'll put on your radar and try? Were you a fan of the original Pong? Let me know. Did you play it quite a bit, or did you that's something maybe your parents and grandparents did? Outside of that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you